I have not done a full review video on this Hosim thing yet. What we're about to do right now, though, is just get out on the road and try to do a little speed run, see what it'll do. But Hosim was nice enough to make me a part of the affiliate program with the refurb units. So we'll see what it'll do, and I'll do a full review video soon to tell you what I like and what I don't like about it. But for now, we're just going to speed run it up and down the road, see what it'll do. Stock battery, stock everything, 3S. We'll see it. Uh, Satellite showing. I have 12. Let's hit start reading. See what this thing will do. I really, to tell you the truth, do not know. This thing was sent to me as part of the affiliate program with Hosim. We're going to find out if it's any good or not. Excuse me. We'll have to do a full test eventually, run it, everywhere. But for right now, sorry, I have to keep adjusting these glasses. They don't fit my face very well. Um, we're going to see what it'll do as far as just top end running. Punch is really low. Not bad. Punch being really low is actually pretty good if you want to speed run. Ooh, brakes, it spins out. Oh, oh, go on the grass. This thing says low and it's got small tires. I don't think it'll handle very well in the grass. Punch is really, really low. Oh my God, the brakes. They're not bad. They just lock the tires up and thing spins out. Let's try that one more time. Make sure there's no traffic coming off the highway. It was definitely maxed out. Definitely spun out. Wow. Okay. Well, brakes a little touchy. Like most of these out of the box, they're kind of touchy. It spins out a bit. It does have a light bar on the top, but I just didn't plug it in. Didn't necessarily need it. Sounds like something's clicking. Um, Might be debris. Who knows? All right, let's see what this thing did. And read 39 miles per hour. To tell you the truth, straight out of the box, it's not bad on I'm assuming, a fairly weak 3S battery. Um, that's not bad at all. I don't know what type of gearing's in this thing. 39 though is pretty quick. If someone wants to buy this straight out of the box, that's pretty fast. Suspension seems okay. Um, Brakes are a bit touchy as usual, like pretty much any of these. But top speed running, I mean, 39 miles per hour, it stayed completely straight until I decided to hit the brakes, and then that's when it kind of went haywire. But yeah, not too bad. We'll test it out on different terrain, see what it does, and see if it has any type of adjustability. If I want to gear it up or anything like that, we'll check on that stuff later. So, typical running with this little Hosim M13, what do they call it, Moxlin. See what it does. It's a 14th scale stadium truck. I don't think it's going to do very well in this tall grass that I have. The punch is really, really, really low. Brakes are good, but being it's got small tires and such a small scale, it will try to spin out on you. Let's just try it in this tall grass. We're going to go slow and see what it does. Oh, yeah, you're going to have to keep moving. It's going to get stuck. Well, looks like in shorter grass it does pretty good. Mine just needs to be cut. It's in desperate need of being cut. So, taller grass like this, look, if you're looking to be bashing around your yard and your grass any taller than this, get a monster truck. Bigger tires, bigger everything. It's a stadium truck. I had to imagine that probably does pretty good in gravel, dirt, those type of situations. I mean, it handles fairly well. But there it goes, spinning out. All right, be back. Gotta go down here and retrieve this thing. Nothing wrong with it. Just got some tall grass. Can't handle it. Side note, I just got bitten in the toe by an ant. Ugh, I'm allergic to insect stings, so I'm about to go in there and take a Benadryl. But anyway, it's not a bad truck. I'm about to pop the top on it and show you what I think is good and what I think is bad about this truck. Okay. Anything that does almost 40 miles per hour, though, if you're complaining about the brakes or spinning out, sorry. I mean, anything that does that type of speed deserves a little leeway. So get used to it. When you're going that fast, you got to have some consequences. Anyway, I'm going to get the battery out of this thing. I'm going to turn all this stuff off, and I'll pop the top on it and show you or tell you exactly what I think is good or bad about this truck. Be back in a minute. So, in conclusion, this thing was sent to me from Hosim as their Hosim Garage Revival, whatever they wanted to call it. These are refurb units, and they sent them out to see what smaller channels thought about them. And I mean, that's a good thing, man. I appreciate the company for doing that and, giving some of the smaller channels, a chance to test something. And anyway, this thing came with two sets of tires, two batteries, full body, full chassis, transmitter, and other than the sticker being torn off right here, I mean, everything on it looks new. I don't know why it was sent back or why it was a refurb, but everything works perfectly. Everything appears to me to be new. Now, if someone wants to buy this, Hosom, I hope you don't get mad. Price is a little too high. A little bit too high for this one. Maybe put it at about a $130 range, and you would sell a lot more of them. $170 range, this is not going to sell as well as some of the other contenders. But this thing straight out of the box, if someone wanted to buy one of these and didn't want to modify it, didn't want to touch it, didn't want to do anything, it's a great little car. 39 miles per hour straight out of the box with these little stock 3S batteries. It's pretty impressive. I mean, and it will probably do very well in gravel and dirt and stuff like that, being that's a 14th scale stadium truck. Probably do well. I don't have those type of conditions or terrain to run it on, so I just tried it in grass because a lot of people are going to want to run in their yard. And if you run in taller grass, these little smaller tires and stuff just aren't going to do it. But it's a great truck out of the box. If you wanted to keep it stock. You have adjustability on everything, your alignment, your shocks, everything. You got adjustability. You got a little bit. Now, here's where it comes into my negatives. I am a modifier. I like to make my stuff go faster. I like to re-gear it. I like to change up, almost anything. This does not give you too many options for that. For one thing, you can't even put a cooling fan on this motor. You have no port to plug it into because it has an ESC receiver combo. That's a no-no. No, don't do that. The next thing is this thing has no adjustable motor mount. So if you want to re-gear this, good luck. You got to change the motor mount. This will have to come off, and you'll have to change out the motor mount entirely to be able to move this if you want to gear it up any. Also, this has a plastic spur gear. Now, Hosim, I hope you're listening to this. Plastic spur gear at any price point is a no. Don't ever do that. This thing's going to be shredded within a year, no matter who drives this thing. They want to get out and just bash around their yard, play around their driveway, do whatever. That spur gear is gone in less than a year. It's going to be shredded. It's going to look like Swiss cheese. Don't do that. Put a full metal gear. You have metal everything else running through this thing, which is fantastic. And the truck drives fantastic. The steering is good. The the brakes are actually good. It doesn't flip forward like a lot of them that are just super strong. But this truck does have a tendency to spin out. But it's probably because, these tires are tiny. But this is a tiny truck, 14 scale. So the pros on this are straight out of the box. You just want to buy something that's fantastic to run around other than tall grass. It's a great truck. It does good. And 39 miles per hour out of the box is pretty impressive. That's pretty quick. That's quicker than a lot of the ones that I start out with. But adjustability, if you want to do anything else, all this has got to go. Um, Plastic spur gear's got to go. Motor mount's got to go. This ESC receiver combo got to go. Servo is a little slow. It'll probably have to go. So you'd have to replace, almost everything. So if you're looking to modify, no. If you're looking to buy something straight out of the box that's very impressive, speed wise and how it handles and drives, yeah, great truck. But for that price point, sorry, Hosim, you got to come off that price a little bit. That's way too high for this truck. $130 range is about what I would think this truck should run for. And if you wanted to sell it for 170 or even 200, you would make all the changes I just mentioned. ESC receiver, don't make it a combo. Don't do that. Motor mount, adjustable, definitely metal spur gear. These batteries seem okay. 39 miles per hour. I did not put one of my better 3S batteries in here to test against this one, but 39 miles per hour is pretty good. Suspension feels good. Um, Tires get plenty of traction. The thing will not wheelie, but it'll not know what happened to my glasses to make these videos. Sorry. But anyway, conclusion, good truck. To me, overpriced, but great truck for someone that just wants to buy something ready to run straight out of the box and is never going to touch it other than charging the battery. It's a good truck. But after about a year, they're going to be changing that spur gear. But if you're looking to modify or anything like I do, no. Go buy something else. I'm not going to mention any other brand names that actually have more performance than this thing straight out of the box and cost cheaper. I'm not going to do that. But Hosim wanted me to give a full honest review on this thing, and that's what I just did. I give you an honest review coming from one person, just one person, testing out this little truck, and they were nice enough to send it to me for this review. So, Wholesome, you're an awesome company. You just got a few details need to be worked out, and you know, maybe they'll email me, and I'll tell them what needs to be done on a truck like this, so it'll be more, you know, I guess valuable to someone that's looking for a little truck that can ready to run and modify in the future. Right now, this one's ready to run, but modification not going to happen too much without a lot of custom modification. Most people aren't ready to do that. So anyway, in conclusion, great truck. If the price is a little lower, straight out of the box, great truck. But just no, as far as modifications and stuff, no, I'm not going to be modifying this one. That is going to take too much. I'll just continue some of the other ones I have. But Wholesome, I appreciate the effort. I appreciate you sending me this truck to test out and do a video on and review. And maybe in the future we'll make some changes and get this thing sorted out, and it'll be a fantastic truck to buy. It'll be worth the money. But till then, later, people.